We live?
We are live. It says that we're live.
It's telling me started less than a minute ago.
If everybody in the chat can tell us that we look good, that Ape looks sexy, and you can hear all of us.
Ape is ham sexy.
I hear me.
What's that, Kyle? I'm just kidding.
I don't know. So, welcome to the channel, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, clowns and queens. We're going to put a kit together. We have the, guys, keep me honest here. We have got the QRP Guys tri-band vertical antenna. You can get this from QRP Guys. It takes a couple weeks to get in. I don't think that they are shipping right now. They're taking the month of August off, so you might have to wait a little bit. But in our panel of zoo animals, we've got Sterling, N0SSC.
What's up?
We got TheSmokinApe from the TheSmokinApe channel.
Howdy.
And we got temporary offline, Steve, KM9G.
Hello, all you happy people.
So, I guess sit back, get your favorite beer, put a shrimp on the Barbie, and watch us watch this slow TV while we put this kit together. Anybody got some words of wisdom before we get started?
No, I hope it isn't too embarrassing.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap some. What are we gonna wrap? Ape?
Some toroids.
Toroids.
Itty bitty toroids.
Ape the kinks out of your toroids.
Yeah, so we got
You don't want to kink them up.
Yeah, we got 2 toroids to put in. We got 2 switches to put in. We've got a BNC connector to put in, and some mounts for the antenna, the vertical and the ground. So I think what happens here is you put in a 17-foot vertical wire, and then it says ground here. But it doesn't say how long of a ground or how many. I know that we took a look at the instructions, and I saw some people that had many grounds.
It was 4 10-foot ground counterpoises.
Oh, okay. I didn't read fast, or I didn't read good enough. I went to
very
public
good.
school.
Good enough.
So Tango Oscar Mike in the chat is asking if this is a build race. No, this is totally cooperative.
Of course
I'm just going to finish first.
Of course it's a race.
Are you guys? Have you guys already started?
No.
Oh,
Well, I took it out of the bag.
Put
No,
it,
I haven't
everybody's
started.
got to put it all back in the bag.
Yeah, put it. Everybody.
Okay, it's back in the bag. You're just looking at the delay on the stream.
I'll just put the bag over it and.
All right. So
The
what's
bag over it.
I didn't download the instructions. What's first?
Sterling had him.
Oh, I was just looking it up on QRP.
I was
Guys.
the person who sat in the back of the class and threw spit wads.
There's a link in the description.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you made me put the link though.
And you wonder why. There's like no parts to this kit. It's a couple of toroids, some switches, and you're done.
God, this magnet wire is so flimsy.
Oh, Sterling's already done. What are you doing? That's not where the BNC connector goes.
You guys are gonna solder first? I'm gonna wrap my toroids.
Portable antenna.
Oh, I thought we just all do this cooperatively one at a time. If it's a free for all, I'm going.
Oh, here we go. There's some instructions.
Oh my God, this it's already making me mental.
I haven't even started.
Haven't even started.
Jeez. All right. Pull up
But
the
my
kit.
toroid's over here.
Pull up the
Oh,
kit
boy.
instructions.
You guys are gonna go. You're gonna see the definition failure of public school right here.
That sentence was.
Exactly. I went to public school.
Well, all I know is this thing probably goes right there because, you know, if we're doing it puzzle style, this puzzle piece fits, kind of.
Around.
But how do you know? I guess you have to wrap your toroids, and how do you know how much wire to use to?
It's in the instructions, Kyle.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Can somebody
it's
read me? Can somebody give me a foot
30
massage?
inches. 30 inches on the first one.
All right.
24 turns of 30 inches.
All right. I got a ruler here.
It's built into the desk mat. That's why we do this.
Oh crap! I got to go get a pair of scissors.
What kind of workbench do you have that doesn't have cutting tools?
I'm not at my workbench. I'm at my streaming station. I'm at mission control.
I moved the whole workbench just for this.
Yeah. I even installed Windows for this. Be sure not to kink your magnet wire, boys.
You kink it, you're done.
Save your kink for after the stream.
I got more magnet wire.
I don't. I don't like magnet wire.
You don't have to like it to have it.
All right, put on the BNC. Am I done yet?
Yes. Go Tenna.
Okay, I got to go find a nippers.
And this goes on the other side, right?
I feel like you're going to need a tuner for that, Sterling.
Antenna done. All right, I'll join the Torgo game. Who's
All right,
got
my soldering iron is warmed up.
Who's got green wire? I've got brown wire.
Mine is like a red or something.
Mine's
Red,
green.
yeah.
Yeah, red.
All right, the first one
I'm
is
not missing any.
who do we got in the chat here? We got Chuck, KKU, KK6, USY. We got Ron. Hi, Ron. We got Tango Oscar Mike, 73. Hello?
Jason is trying to screw us up already. One toroid requires 2 wraps less than the instructions. Okay.
Oh my gosh, you guys are already soldering.
Jason, you go count your turns, and then we'll know.
Probably just burned a hole in the PCB.
Whoops.
That actually doesn't look too bad. I was expecting much worse.
Well, you watched my how to solder video, right? You're good.
Well, the boys on QRZ had something to say about that.
They got something to say about everything. My favorite thing is I showed them that the kit was a low quality kit and everything was connected. So that's why I was worried about solder bridges. And they're like, well, if you do it my way, you don't have those problems. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Like, why don't you pound sand, buddy?
Why don't you go solder some sand?
30 inches of wire. 22.
That's a 3 and a 0.
Oh, I got to go around the corner. I got to borrow some fingers from somebody. 22.
All right, install. Next, to install level L1 must be wound, blah, 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 blah. 30 inches with 24 turns. All right, 30 inches.
28.
What are you doing, Ape? You're doing the next toroid. You're L2.
You boys are really on the toroids?
Just dekinking the wire now.
Well, there's only like 3 things to solder. I didn't want to get ahead of everybody. Yeah, L1 is 30 inches of 24 turns. 30 inches makes 24 turns.
Already dropped it.
All right, so Jason's going to run home real quick and figure out how many wraps on the toroid and then come back to the stream. Oh, crap. Which toroid do I use? They couldn't possibly be the same.
Yeah, no, they're different mixes.
They did that in another kit, in one of the radio kits.
Oh no. I have kink.
Uh-oh. First kink of the day. First kinky.
1.
You might as well just pack up.
Yeah, I gotta go on, man.
Or failure, Sterling.
Good thing I have 5 miles of this wire somewhere in my basement.
All right,
Once
so
you get a kink in it, you're done for.
So I think next time we're going to have to all be on the same page doing the same part of the project at the same time.
Look,
Why is it yellow
I just
in
follow
the instructions?
instructions.
But my toroid is red. Their toroid is yellow. It must be a problem. I wonder how many people have emailed like, why does the toroid in the instructions yellow? Mine's red. And they'd be like, did you read the instructions where it says yellow core is shown for clarity?
Just for photographic purposes. The red toroid is shy.
All right. Here they are. I don't want anybody making fun of me here.
Got 30 inches.
Too late.
I'm on the 24
Did
one.
you just get a screen cap there?
Yes.
Oh, Ape's got his reading glasses out.
I told you.
Does not.
I bring my danger glasses in. These are from Townsend's. These are 2X, specifically just for the soldering. Soldering.
I love how in the instructions it says, hey, if it doesn't tune, you're going to have to, you might have to take some wraps off the toroid. And I'm just like, what?
Right.
No. You don't understand. Once this toroid is wrapped, it's wrapped.
I'm going to lengthen the wires.
Right. There's no crying in baseball.
No, I'm totally with you. Wrapping that magnet wire is such a pain in the ass.
It's pretty cathartic for me.
I don't know why
It makes hard
Adam thinks this is so bad. I mean,
1, 2,
Oh, we're supposed to count?
3.
I would just do it until you run out of wire, right? I mean, that's all.
Oh shit! Another kick.
Back it off.
Hey!
Here.
I mean,
Swear jar.
shucks.
Hit that super chat button. Oh, you don't have one yet. Speaking of not having one yet, everybody subscribe if you're not subscribed. We're trying to get over 1,000 subscribers today. We will be here until we get 1,000 subscribers on Kyle's channel.
you can be here. I'm not.
That's what everybody in the chat just said.
5.
So what I do, and I don't know if it's good, bad, or indifferent, but it's what I do. I group them in sets of 5 until I get done counting.
Oh.
And then
I'm just gonna wrap until I'm done, like Ape says.
So I've got 2 sets of 5 on there now. Is that even
All right, I'm into wrap number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So David Brown makes a good point in the chat. This is the only electrical component left that has to be constructed by the user.
What you're saying? We don't have to machine our own screws?
You don't have to make catheters.
You're calling me an appliance operator?
Well, I wasn't calling you that, but now that you mention it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6,
The hardest thing about electronics on camera is being on camera, like making sure you're in frame.
Yeah, this
I'm
thing's
doing-
wobbling around all over the place.
I'm doing all this sewing right outside of the view of the camera, so no one can see that I'm doing it.
Ape, did you see the your trivia question?
About the gold medals?
Gold medals.
Yeah, I went back and watched everything. I think it was the next morning. We had a bunch going on at the house that night, so I had to sit that one out, unfortunately.
Not a problem. Everyone's got a life, right?
Well, all right. Let me see now.
Most of us.
Yeah, there's some directions around here somewhere. Let me see if I can find them.
In the link in the description.
That's
on
it.
page 27.
There we go.
Like spacing them, I guess I shouldn't care about spacing right now while I'm wrapping, right?
Right. You can make it pretty later.
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
get
you
it
can,
to
like,
the point
squeeze
where I've got room to wrap. It's just like wrapping Christmas presents. You should see my Christmas presents that I wrap. It's like whatever newspaper I've got in the house gets wrapped, and it's literally just a big tape job.
Somebody do my wife's gifts.
Yeah. And I put them underneath the tree, and everyone's like, I wonder who wrapped those.
You know how I wrap presents for people? Here's your present. Wrap it. Okay, Dad.
You're equally as surprised if they hand it to you or if you have to unwrap it, right?
Best dad ever.
Yeah, I mean, why do we? Oh man, I almost had a kink, boys.
You fold up the tent.
I don't know why do we wrap presents?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
It's big gift wrap.
like we've
It's
had
a
this
conspiracy.
we've had this thing in society where we wrap presents, we give kids dollar bills whenever they lose a tooth.
Can't give somebody a knife as a gift without giving them money to having to give you money back.
So I've got my 24 turns, and I have this much on one side, about an inch and a half, and this much on the other side. I think that 30 inches was
You
a
must
little
have.
bit extra.
You were
You
super tight.
must have wound it too tight. And it's 28 turns. I thought it was 28 turns.
No,
first
it's
one's
24. The second one's 38.
I'm just kidding. So
Oh.
how are we going to test these things?
He said testes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Well, you need a
14,
resistor.
15, 16, 17,
Or
18,
no, you need an
19,
ohm
20.
meter. No, you need a
I need 4 more.
Perhaps if there
inductometer.
was a amateur extra class radio operator in the chat room who could tell us.
You need to make an inductive capacitive, an LC circuit,
Ooh,
measure
Chuck's,
the time constant.
Chuck's
All right,
calling
well-
you out, Ape. He says the VNA will do it.
The VNA is doing.
Well, I just fucked up.
Oh, swear jar.
What'd you do?
See how that I soldered on the BNC connector?
Yeah?
If you do that, the wing nut won't turn.
What do you mean?
There's not enough space for it, son. See?
Turn the screw.
That's not where it goes.
No, that can't work. That can't.
180
I'm gonna have to put it on the other side.
Yeah, the
Isn't
wing nut
that
goes
not
on the other
working?
side. Don't be silly.
It doesn't in the picture, does it? In the instructions? If you look
No,
at it in the directions,
The nuts. So the vertical wire, this side has the wing nut on the top.
No. Go look at the instructions, Abe.
We're looking at it right now.
See, the nut is on the...
yeah.
You did well. You did good. You done good,
Go
man.
home yet?
Yeah, don't go home yet.
I was getting ready to throw it.
You haven't wrapped your toroids yet.
No, I'm saving that part for last because it's so much fun.
All right, this
Save
one's
the
what,
best for
38
last.
inches?
How we
48
doing with
inches?
how we doing in the chat? I feel like we're.
Oh yeah, and I gotta... I'm
watching. I'm not watching us. I'm not watching what I'm doing, but I'm on that chat.
Let me get-
That's a-
let me
that's
get
what
to
you
the
gotta
chat
do, right?
here.
We got 25 weirdos watching.
Tango Oscar Mike says, "Don't wrap presents, save trees."
Sterling, did you see any of the SMC Fest yesterday?
No, I've been out of the ham radio world for a spell.
What
What
do
have
you
you been-
mean?
What have you been doing?
I've been sleeping and walking my dog.
That's what happens when you get a puppy.
He's been crazy. Started out pretty crazy, but now he's calmed down quite a bit. So
Well, this wire is awful thin.
yeah, very kinky.
Mine came kinked out of the box.
I don't know that you could pick up.
It was
much with
it was
these magnets.
kinked before I got it. All right, I think I got 24 here. 1,
38
2,
turns.
3, 4.
How much of the string did you use?
6, 7.
How much of the string?
The wire.
Oh,
Oh,
not enough.
I used 30 inches on the one that takes 24.
And how much do you have left? I mean, on that
Quite a
piece-
bit. Look at this.
Yeah, same.
Look at this.
Yeah, lots.
I have almost 10 inches left over.
That's
a
what she
waste,
said.
boy.
That's what she said.
2, 3.
You
4,
wasting wire.
5.
Switch over my camera. Ugh. This one's like, I didn't cut up this one,
20,
so it's like almost
20,
50 inches long.
23.
I guess they give you all this extra because you're gonna kink it, and you start over.
Does it actually matter if you kink it?
You get that inductance. You get that
You get
inductance
some
kink.
wonky inductance, yeah. If you put a kink
On the
inside
meter,
the
it goes,
toroid, it gets angry.
If you post this up on QRZ and you kink it, somebody's gonna know.
If you post it on QRZ and you kink it, people.
Can
are
you
still gonna
imagine?
know
Like
you did it.
I post this on QRZ, and just like every old man is just, oh my god, did you see what Kyle did? Oh my god,
Boy,
Boy.
you kinked the 8th rap.
yeah,
What kind of smacked ass are you?
that ain't antenna ain't gonna resonate.
Apparently, this is Kyle's channel. We don't care about language.
Don't worry, it doesn't matter any. Does it really matter once you're
It only matters till once you're monetized, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
YouTube sends you an
7,
nasty gram. You
8,
can't be
9,
monetized because
10,
you're a bad mouth.
12, 13,
I lost count.
19, 20, 21,
Because Kyle's
22,
counting out loud.
23,
7.
24, 25.
35.
All right, I got 25 internal, but I think I only need 24.
For the first one, yeah.
Alright.
I gotta count this again. Need some damn light. One.
That all broke up, Ape.
Make sure you didn't rap over anything.
So we just leave this tail nice and long in case we need to add more.
Mike's saying
raps later.
it's freaking. What's that?
So we just leave this this tail long in case we need it in the future.
I don't think you will, but
So
what do
the,
I know?
the toroid will be a little lopsided and flap it in the breeze.
That toroid.
All right, one done.
I think you might have cheated a little bit there, Mike.
So Ape is having internet troubles today, so he might freeze periodically, but he'll be back. He will just ham harder.
Okay, I am done with my
Am I
toroid.
froze right now.
No, you're good.
No.
It's just you're drunk, but that's not like anything else.
Right, it's like a normal stream.
Yeah, just like a normal stream. All right, I'm not gonna wrap. I'm gonna heat the gun up first.
Oh, you said gun. That's worse than saying ass.
All right, I'm gonna. So you're saying
Mike just dabbed
You're
on
s-
us.
you're saying there's a chance? Let's see what's happening in the chat here. So,
Boys, tied my magnet wire in a knot.
Chuck is putting it on in the chat, man. Alex, you've done good. K6ARK. Cheap L meters are not accurate for low values, and inductance or capacitance. Ape needs a hammer. That's the thing about Sterling 4-mile hike with my dog this morning. He's not even tired.
Oh yeah.
Mike Smith just put a password in the chat. Ape keeps freezing up. Yeah, he's got internet issues. Looking for a soda site near my house. Only 1 or 2 pointers.
Go to the database.
There's all this rapping and no music because I don't want to get a strike here.
You got to look up Harris Heller's stream beats.
Oh yeah, and
Those are pretty
that's the
good.
guy that does like Alpha Gaming, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty
need,
good, like ambient, kind of royalty free. I do them on my streams sometimes.
We need a way
If I
to play
ever
country
strum.
and western.
That would be cool. 56.
All right, where's
I
mine?
listen to both kinds. Hey, so what I was saying about testing these things, are we all going to go like go assemble this antenna like out in the backyards or something and come back for a follow-up video?
Yes.
Yeah, we
We're
can
all
do
going to
that.
stay here in the chat room while you go do that.
I'm not doing anything like that tonight with the thunder.
26.
Yeah, we could do that.
I guess we could all film it and then send it to you to edit into. Or
Yeah.
however
Yeah,
you
we could
guys
do
wanna
that.
it.
If I never put elements on this, I will always know that it had worked 100% on the first build.
Mm-hmm. If this works, it's going to be an improvement for the DX idiot.
Well, actually, what we need to do is find somebody with an amp and see how much smoke this thing has in it.
What blows up first?
Oh, no.
How much heat
Alright,
can
how
these
many-
toroids take?
How many wines on L2?
This wire just snapped. Fortunately, it wasn't in a bad spot.
Ooh.
38.
I wasn't being responsible.
Ham responsibly. Now you only have 5 gold medals.
All right. I'm going to have to put the readers on and see what's going on over here.
Andy Cowley joined the chat. He says it's good to see Sterling back.
Made me lose count.
7.
2. I need light too. I'm gonna make it.
I know. I'm trying to do this without any light, and it's screwing me up.
Andy Cowley says, hi, Ape.
What's up, guys? I don't know how in the world I'm going to do this 38 times on the next one.
Just do it and then count back. Hey, Andy. Oh, that's a light.
Yeah, got my portable
Is that a stream light or is that an O light?
stream light. This is a $2 Harbor Freight light
You can't trust your life with that.
with a magnet.
Get what you pay for. Todd's in the chat.
They last for like 3 minutes before dimming out.
Sterling, there is a request for more Morse code. You've been delinquent on your Morse code streaming.
Beep, beep, beep. I could do that.
All right. BNC is on.
It's on. You finished your second toroid?
No.
I am not going to show anybody how to solder on this stream. I have had my rear end handed to me. I do not know how to solder, right?
These switches, they don't. Doesn't matter which way they go.
Correct.
We
It does not matter
we
which way
covered
they go.
that earlier in the stream.
Pre-stream.
Why in the hell do they put like a hole on each end of these switches that is bigger than the Grand Canyon for you
I
to
have an
solder
answer.
to?
I have an answer. That hole is so you put extra amounts of solder in to physically secure the switch to the board.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Allegedly.
And you know what? Not only does it not matter which direction you put the switch in, only half the switch works anyway. The other half isn't connected.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here it goes.
Well, they said in the instructions, if when you tune this, you might want to move your toroid wraps. I can't imagine doing that later.
Nope. That's what the tuner in the radio is for. Oh, that's right. The 705 doesn't have a tuner in it. Guess I'll just have to buy a
Oh.
G90 instead.
Shots fired, Ray. Here comes Ray Novak in the chat.
He
The
deserved it.
the G90's got a
It's
tuner.
a precision instrument.
Yes, it does. Hey, Frank, I'm going to need a recipe for that marinade.
I got to tell you that the tuner in the G90, I don't know how much I trust it because it tune anything.
It does, yeah. It'll tune a paperclip on 160.
Thanks to the internal bank of resistors, you can
Whole time I've
tune a
been off
spaghetti noodle.
Oh my gosh, this thing is making me mental.
So Mike says the 706 doesn't have a tuner, so maybe the 707 will have one. I'll wait for that one to come out. You bought it pre-marinated, Frank? I have lost all faith in you.
Oh my God. What kind of Texan is he?
Great. You said Texas. Now we got to drink.
1, 2.
Surprised he didn't serenade his marinade.
With a whiskey and a cigar.
All right, I think this is 24. We're just gonna have to.
Just throw an extra 6 inches on the wire.
Right, it's just gonna have to trust the tuner.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna use this with a tuner, so it's not like,
Right.
I'm gonna throw a 17. Yeah, I'm concentrating on my soldering, Brent. That's right. I'm not a very good solderer, so I have to. Hey, Andy. The bigger the blob, the better the job. That's my soldering skills right there. The bigger the blob.
Frank dropped a picture of his flank steak in the chat. I'm going to Frank's house. See you guys.
All right, I'm going to concentrate on my soldering again. Everyone be quiet.
You're cheating.
How's the picture quality look? Is this actually making sense, or are you just looking at us making fun of each other?
Talking to me?
I was talking to the chat room.
Oh.
I'm breaking the fourth wall. So the goal here is that we're going to do this kit building thing frequently. We don't know how frequently. And hopefully you guys can get the same kit and build at home with us.
I might give up.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh
Are you
boy.
trying to use a lighter to start your soldering iron? You're supposed to use the pull chain.
Oh boy.
I'm a little bent out of shape. I was trying to use this. I was trying to cheat to use this to get this enamel bullshit off.
Oh yeah, that's why I got this guy.
Oh, I just use a pocket knife, yeah. Pocket knife works best for me.
Or solder the tip, or
This wire is pretty thin though. You want to be careful.
right.
Just the tip.
Ooh, I'm getting a little wheezy from smoking or sucking up all these fumes.
Supposed to have a fume extractor.
Have a whole fan over there.
Those are for sissies.
An MTR-3B unbuilt kit group build. Ooh, Adam, that sounds like a very special kind of several weeks of worth of stream
Adam,
building.
you can't get those kits anymore, I don't think. They come built.
Yeah, Ape's got a filter on his camera if he wants to look a little bit softer. He's actually frozen right now, I think. Nope, that's me. Let's see.
Am I right, Adam?
It's my light.
I thought that those MTR 3Bs came like on the website. You can't. Oh, we found one on eBay. Oh, okay. All right, calm down. Everyone, calm down. Everyone, calm down. All right, all my soldering is done, girls. Oh man, my switches are crooked. You think that's gonna affect it?
You can fix that.
No, I'm done soldering.
Oh, okay.
Right, it's going to stay like it is.
I'm still sewing.
All right.
Just melt
Here it
mine.
is. Here's my done solder job. My done solder. God, public school coming out of me.
My switch is
Adam says I have one of the original. Oh, the original. Found it unbuilt. Adam, how many of those MTRs do you have? I thought you said you had 3. Do you have 4 now? I mean, how many do you really need, Adam? Huh? How many?
Well, save some for the rest of us.
Okay. What's next? Oh, there you go, Sterling. Bring it. He has 3.
put my hardwares on. Lock.
I'm gonna
wire.
get one here too, Adam. Probably next month. Maybe not this month.
Are you going to get a kit or are you going to build one? I mean, are you going to buy one?
I'm gonna buy one. I don't think you can build a kit. You know, Ape. I thought whenever you started that sentence out, I thought you said, "Are you going to get a kid?" I'm like, "No, I'm not going to get a kid."
Or you
That
gonna
is-
build a kid.
I am getting a dog.
I
Here
know
in
how they're made.
3 weeks.
Oh,
Kids, that is, not dogs. I don't know anything about it. No, I
Everyone's
know how
getting
dogs are
another-
made too.
You're getting a
puppers.
dog?
I am getting a dog.
I thought you already had a dog.
I did, but I had to put her down because she had heart issues. She had a heart attack.
It just got sad.
Yeah.
I had to put her down because I don't like dogs.
No. She had a heart murmur, and it got worse and worse and worse. And finally, we were playing ball in the back and kind of keeled over. And I took her to the vet, and they gave her a echocardiogram and said, things aren't looking good right now. So that was 3 years ago. So I decided, all right, I think it's time for
What have I done?
another dog.
Appropriate level of mourning has been achieved.
Yeah.
So Adam says that you can't get the kits unless you get really lucky and find one on eBay. And I got really lucky and I found an unbuilt ZX81 kit on eBay. So I'll be building that in the future video.
All right. Next to install is level L2 that must be wound as shown. Use 36 inches of wire and wind 38 turns.
I just used all the wire that was left. I didn't.
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
kind of. I have this much left over. Like it's almost as long as my whole arm on the 38er.
I'm gonna measure out 36 inches because I do things by the book. Do my cooking by the book.
I'm sorry.
You know what, Ape? I think that's a good idea. I'm going to do that too. Because this is just unmanageable.
I've been working with it. It's been interesting.
It's fine.
Taking
30.
extra care not to kink it because y'all boys are saying that's a bad thing. I never thought about it before now.
Yeah, I had a kink, but it wasn't in the way.
Thought I thought I was done soldering.
It's only 3 things to solder.
Speaking of dog, my dog's yelping downstairs for some reason or another. Bark, bark, bark. He needs to poop.
It needs to poop.
That's his poop.
Hey, I'd bark too if I had to poop.
He won't poop in the backyard. Like we have to
Just
really
the basement.
wait for him. He has to go on a walk, find somebody's yard.
Yeah, train that dog, son.
Trying to.
He likes to
Yeah.
go on the carpet or
No, he actually like for a rescue who's only a year old. He is very well house trained. Sleeps through the night and very cool with that. He's just kind of got anxiety issues and he's good at the dog parks. He's good with other dogs at little play dates.
maybe
Is
he
he good at
needs
picking up chicks?
Yeah, he's the cutest dog. He is. So got that going for us.
My dog would literally crap its head out of its butt in the backyard, and then we'd go on a walk, and that dog would find another yard, and I'd be like, yeah, I don't have to, bring a paper bag or a plastic bag to put its poop in, and he'd get like 4 yards down and just shit again. I'm just like, how much poop can this little dog make?
It's impossible.
Yeah, I had a Rottweiler that would do that, and he would take about 8 steps from the time he started pooping to the time he finished.
My dog does that. I guess it's a balance thing.
Yeah. Sometimes mine will be like
You
peeing
got the
on a
walking
tree
poops.
and then realize, and then just starts falling out on the tree.
So when I saw my dog do that, I tried it. It's not a good thing. Don't do it.
Got the walking poops.
Right, it's an 8-stepper is what I would say.
They're just trying to keep you on your toes, Ape.
All right.
Don't
Look
wrap
at this,
the wrong
boys.
direction, Kyle.
What?
Don't wrap your toroid the wrong direction.
Yeah, you got to go clockwise. I mean, counterclockwise.
Oh shit!
How
David Brown
does
says when
the,
you're done building the
Okay.
ZX81, you're left with one of the worst keyboards ever. That is 100% correct. I got my eye on a external keyboard kit for it.
I
So
wrapped this the wrong way. You're not gonna
Wrong
believe
way or
this.
right way?
Let's
okay.
show. Oh, hold on a second. I gotta go to the Zoom window. Hold on. Let me see it, Kyle.
So it's going to be
So
black side up instead of red side up.
Yeah. So my
boy.
in. Yeah. Look.
It doesn't matter.
All right. So
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Unwrap one from one side and wrap one more from the other side.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mine's. I have the
I've
black
done this
side.
before.
I've got the black side up instead of the red side, but it does. That doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't look as pretty.
I don't
Unless
know
they're
what
both
y'all
black.
talking about. I just put it through the holes and call it good, right?
But what do you mean it's backwards, Kyle? You're talking crazy.
No, Steve's got a good point. You just wrap. So I need to. Okay, take a look at the instructions. See how. I mean, mine's backwards too for the instructions, but it's not going to line up. Hang on.
It'll line up fine. What
Oh,
happened?
the
to,
alignment is kind of wonky.
what happened to all that? I've got a tuner tough talk you were doing.
You got a 705.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You just flip it the other way and it works.
Right. That's what I did. That's why mine's the black side up and not the red side.
Yeah.
But see, I'm a lefty, so I always do it backwards.
Mm.
But see, this
Lefties
is not.
unite.
It's not lining up.
L2's the one with 38. Okay, yes, doing this.
38? I thought it was 32.
Where are you getting your numbers from?
No, I'm thinking you're right. I'm just complaining that I got to wrap it 6 more times. Somebody worn out over there.
Well, I'm just not looking forward to wrapping this effing thing.
We did talk about wrapping them ahead of time.
I should have done that.
At least one. Nope. Let's do it live.
This is going to be impossible not to kink it.
Man,
I'm not done yet, so I
Cheap
won't say
song.
anything. Cheap song.
Yeah, whatever.
what's
There's a kink.
Ham Radio 2.0 is in the house now.
Oh boy, that's a bad kink.
Yes, he is a bad king.
Oh boy.
David Brown says wrapping it backwards is going to invert your
That's
side
going
band.
to ruin my duckings.
Oh, Ape's drunk again.
Well, somebody's counting out loud.
Yep. So I gotta put this over here. Jason, you should appreciate this shirt, man. Tio, who are you gonna have on Nuggets tomorrow?
David Brown. David Brown's in the chat room.
David Brown. I don't know David Brown. I guess I'll figure out who David Brown is tomorrow.
That's the whole point.
He'll be the guy in the Nuggets.
He kind of looks like on your thumbnail. It kind of looked like Dave Mustaine. I don't think
sorry.
I don't think you're interviewing Dave Mustaine.
No, I bring all the big names to my stream.
Wasn't he the guy that had tongue cancer?
No. Dave Mustaine was kicked out of Metallica, right?
Right.
And then went and formed Megadeth.
Right, but it didn't. I thought he had like tongue or throat cancer.
He might have, and I just don't know about it.
Yeah, they kicked Dave Mustaine out, and they hired Kirk Hammett,
Right.
and Ron McGovney was in there at some point.
Man, getting kicked out of Metallica, that would have made me mad. Not at first, but 20 years later.
Yeah. But just think how Jason Newsted feels. I mean, that guy quit. Like, you don't quit Metallica.
That's what they told him. But he's got enough of their catalog that I'm sure he's doing just fine.
Yeah. Well, and also, he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so
he's got that going for him.
a little bit more than I've got going on, I'll tell you that.
You'll get there. You'll invent some radio technology.
Did I tell you guys about my story about Bob Heil?
No, go ahead.
So Bob Heil lives beside Sterling and I in Fairview. Well, his shop is in Fairview Heights, Illinois, which is right across the river. And I used to play in a band a long time ago, and we needed some drum mics. So I researched a bunch of drum mics, and yeah, you could get some Sennheiser and some Shure and some Audio Technica and this and that. And I'm just like, I've heard some good things about these Heil mics in the music world. I think I'm going to buy them. So he does audio mics too. So as I was researching mics, I think I took a work trip to Cleveland, Ohio, and that's where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is at. So going through the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Bob Heil is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for his PA, and not as a musician, but as a person who he used to tour with the Dead and used to bring his PA, and that's who the Dead used for the sound board or the PA was Bob Heil, along with a bunch of other acts. So I'm like, oh my gosh, Bob Heil's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think he lives by me. So I order these Heil mics, and I say, it's like $40 to ship them, and I'm like, I'm not paying $40 to ship them 30 minutes, right? So I said, can I pick these up? And they said, sure. Went over there to pick them up on a Saturday morning. Bob Heil answers the phone or answers the door.
In a bathroom.
in a cigar.
A cigar, yeah.
And he says, you want to come back to the grotto, boy? So he opened the door, and I was a little surprised. I'm like, Bob. And, this was a long time ago. And he said, he looks the same, but, the man has got more energy than I do, and he's twice my age, right? And he's like, hey, what's going on? What? You here to pick up the mics? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, oh, let me show you around. And literally, he talked my ear off to the point where I'm like, Bob, I got to go, man. I mean, here I am in the presence of somebody who's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm just like, Bob, I got to go.
I got band stuff to do.
Yeah,
Bob.
I got stuff to do, Bob.
Oh, man.
You big timed him.
I did. Just like, I got it. I wasn't expected to spend 3 hours over here, but it was fascinating. But still. Well, this is where we do all of our research and development for our mics. Okay, that's great. Yeah, can I just pay for my stuff and leave now?
Great. What's
This
a mic?
is the storage room.
Yeah, this is the storage room. This is where we put all the Illinois dead bodies.
He's like, let me show you my crawl space.
Let me show you all the employees that used to work here.
So Kyle and Sterling, how come you guys have 0 calls?
What do you mean?
Missouri.
We live in
But I'm not.
Missouri.
We're on the
Okay.
west side of the river.
I don't know why, but I just because you said you were 30 minutes away from Heil and you were in Illinois, I'm like, why don't you have a 9 call?
Oh
I
no,
was overthinking things.
yeah, the central, the Midwest division is Missouri, Iowa, Nebraska, Colorado, and Kansas.
Colorado's a weird one because they're so far away. And every time I hear a 0 call and I hear they're in Colorado, it's like, what are you doing way over there?
Right. Sterling, you might have
I got a
gotten this
feeling.
one. Go ahead, Abe.
I'm saying I got a feeling this shit ain't gonna work.
That's the positive spirit.
Well,
Sterling, how many? You might have gotten this. One of my trivia questions was, how many districts are there in the ARL? Do you know?
In.
How
in
many?
all fairness, it was multiple
But-
choice.
Maybe there's not 10. Maybe there's Puerto
The-
Rico.
the
Districts like call sign districts?
No. Districts as in like, you know what? Districts that no, because that's
Or
10
sections?
sections. Sorry, sections.
83.
You're not playing along.
That's how you do a clean sweep, right?
No, that is. No, not on contest, you goofball.
Oh, yeah, you missed it, Sterling. Kyle was talking about those 2 guys that show up to STL Hamfest or whatever it is, and they're
Yeah.
talking about how they worked all counties. I let the smoke out. I let all the magic out of that. They're both in the same RV, driving around every county, working each other on 5-2.
Yeah.
What?
No, that's at Dayton. At Dayton. The 2 guys that have worked all 3,077 counties. And then, to one-up it, they've activated all 3,077 counties. And I'm like, the first, I went to that forum on Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning, and I'm like, oh, that's an accomplishment. And then they said, and they've activated every county. I'm like, whoa, what?
Is that cool?
I'm like, how long did that take you?
I think
But
I'm
like, is
done.
that like, we're like, damn, that's awesome that they did that.
Yeah. Versus, my God, how much time did you just spend on that?
So I probably goofed up, but I don't care anyways. It's just inductance, right? But I have one of them red side out and one of them black side out.
Yeah, we
But
had that conversation already, Sterling.
I'm done.
Yeah, that's how mine's going to look,
Finito.
Sterling, too. But you know what? The tuner in the KX3 is going to solve all of it.
Right. I am finito. I feel like I need more. What else? What am I missing?
Yeah, this is where you talk about the 7 to 5.
Oh,
I
to
need
buy one.
more ham. Then they say something about like once you get your 17-inch wire and you push all of your rings together, or you spread them apart so the antenna is resonant, then take nail polish. Like, who has nail polish?
I do.
My wife does. I have acetone, if that's what you're really asking.
No,
Every electrical solderer needs some acetone lying around.
I'm just
For what?
gonna spackle some bathroom caulking on it.
Better yet, flux remover from Micro Center. Got a lot of good stuff in the back of Micro Center.
We're gonna do our follow-up video, and you guys could be like, "What's that big white blob over your toroids?" Oh, it's bathroom sealant.
It's just potting. Don't mind that.
All right, I've been rapping for a while. Maybe I should count these
That's
effers.
what I'm trying. That's where I'm stuck.
Yeah, I need some. I'm gonna need some acetone because I got a lot of goo. I use flux to clean up the soldering work, and
All right, here we are in the Oh my God, Sterling! Did you just see that? Did you guys just see that?
I made bacon.
Oh my God, that We can't take you. We can't stream with you anywhere.
Pour water on my fingers. What the hell was that?
He just burnt himself.
Did you just grab the wrong end of the
I
soldering iron
grabbed
again?
Yeah, I was wondering why it was so hot.
You got an insurance policy on this thing?
Mm. Oh, I had to sign a waiver, didn't you? It's a pretty cool set of brass knuckles, if I say so myself.
You take those to North County.
I don't think I actually have a mark on my fingers at all. Smells like pork. I'm gonna go to the replay.
How long
Oh
have
my
we been at
gosh.
this?
We've been at this for
About an hour. Right?
55 minutes ago.
55 minutes.
Started.
And we ain't done the toroids yet.
I'm done. What's wrong with y'all?
I said we, collective we.
Catch up. Well,
Don't be special.
we not me. Catch
Yeah,
up.
but,
Alright.
but yours ain't right, son.
Well, we'll find that out in the testing. In fact, I need what do I need? So the 17-inch wire or 17-foot wire.
Kyle, count his rings.
Put your rings up to the. I'm coming over to your house right now and counting them.
All right.
Oh, look at that! It doesn't even look good.
Doesn't need to look good. It just needs to work good. And you just need to be burned a little bit. It's fine.
So Sterling, you were
Count.
saying it's only inductance. And I feel like you got some EE knowledge and might actually know something about that. So explain on, son.
Yeah. I mean, that's what an inductor is. It's a loop
yes.
of wire.
Yes, it's only inductance.
And-
I get that. But what did you mean by it's only inductance?
It's not a transformer like a balun or something, because that's where it's like it's important that you have the correct direction and this and that. The thing with the direction is if they are in the same direction, their flux lines is the same. They so like if you're looking at it this way, the flux goes around right hand rule around this way and this one goes this way, but since their fields are kind of coming up above the board, they don't really interact and intertwine a lot. When you have these toroids like flat up against each other, like two pancakes like that, instead of like this, that's when their field lines really interact. But I'm betting, I don't remember, I'm not a really good EEE, but I think if you have them coiled one way, you can get the field lines to go that way, and then the other one's going that way, and then you have like this differential thing, and that might screw something up. I don't know. So, and the way to test that is have it on a tune on a VNA or something. Put your hand next to it and see what happens.
All right, I'm at 30 right now, boys. Watch out. Josh says
Again.
all of the loops must be spaced out a bit. Yes.
Yeah.
But
mine
then
are not
also
spaced
Josh
out very
says,
good.
I'm sure your antennas will work better than the POS I made today. Well, he's going to have to tell us what he made today. No, cut the wires. Greg says, damn, I called it Sterling for the win. Need cable ties. Yep, the loops.
24 on that one. I
How
don't want
many
to cable
reps
tie
does the
yet.
second one get? 38?
38.
All right, I'm at 30 now.
But there is word that they might be a little long. Might be a little too many turns on one of them.
What do you mean?
So somebody in the chat room said he had to take 2 turns off of one of them. And then in the manual, I thought that the manual said, back it off a bit to tune it if it's not right.
Yeah, this sucker is going in and it's permanent. And we're letting the KX3 do the rest of the work.
It works. Yep.
But if I'm going to use this for my mountain topper, that might be an issue.
A8TSE Hammock Radio said, you got to do the handy dowel trick. Now I want to know.
Dowel trick. What's the dowel trick?
I'll be
You
right
put
back.
you put a stick in the middle of it to hold it still. Count them. Like I've used a Sharpie before on some of them, but let's see.
You're
I
thinking
guess
that I know how to count.
that's too big.
Yeah, that's what she said. Oh my gosh, this is getting tedious, and it's getting...
This would be like the handy dowel trick.
Come on, get in there. I need to space them out.
Well, the problem when you space them out is the holes that you solder it into are all goofy, and I can't see shit.
Put your danger glasses on.
Adam was like, "I can't wait to watch you guys wind those toroids. It's gonna be great."
Ham radio makes toroid winding fun.
Hopefully, I'm going to do this one wrong too, and they're both going to be upside down.
Consistency is all that matters.
Take a loop or two. Hang on. I got to catch up here. Josh says, in a weird twist of faith, I gave a talk to a ham club, and I was talking about the kit you were building. The creator of the antenna was in the room. He said something along the same lines. Oh. Take a loop or two off the 30 to play with it a bit. I ain't playing with Jack F.
Well, that means split the difference and stop at 30.
All right. Adam retracted a message. I guess he wasn't fit for the chat. Wasn't fit.
It's not fit for this chat.
You're not a ham until you wind your own toroids. You know what? If I was rich enough and I could hire people to wind my own toroids, I would. But I'm not.
I like winding toroids. It's like it's peaceful. Anyway, as I was saying back a while ago, to test this thing without a 17-foot piece of wire, I wonder what the impedance of that wire would be, so I could put a little resistor
50
up here.
Do you think you could lick it like a 9-volt battery?
Yeah. Just put the 705 on this side and test for maximum.
I think this is 38, but we're just gonna let it go.
Oh, come on, Ape! You're not gonna count them?
I counted like 6 times, but every time I'm getting a different number.
Pick the average.
I'm not good at counting.
I get that too. I counted them, and I think they're good. Oh, I need some nail polish remover. That's what I'm gonna get.
And all of the they're all like bunched up at the end.
That's okay. It gets you 2 extra S units.
Josh, how many talks to ham clubs do you do? We got 29 people watching paint dry here.
My wife's stash here.
Stash.
No, you can't paint them yet.
My nail brush.
Man, I'm coming over to your house. You guys can do a pedicure.
Josh says 3 or 4
times a year, sometimes more. Oh, I'm at 37.
Good enough.
I'm wrapping this sucker one more time. Oh, I almost kinked it on the last one.
Alcohol, that's what I
That way
need.
you can take it off. They can take it off and wrap it later.
All right. 38 wraps. Done.
No, you didn't do any crossover, did you?
Ape. No, I don't think so. I think it looks good.
You better check. You better check Sterling's.
Sterling, let me see yours again. I like the diversity there.
Right.
Looks good.
It's a little.
Yeah, push that. Yeah, push that up, man. What you got one that's flapping there.
Well, I have this this wire. It's kind of crossed over. I wonder if that's going to cause some problems there.
All right, how did you guys get the enamel off this?
Razor blade.
Pocket knife.
I used the butane.
Crap.
You should have seen me refilling my torch. I got butane everywhere, and it was chilly, and almost caught my office on fire.
Where's my other Toroid? Oh, right.
I'm going to avoid touching the wrong end of the iron for the rest of the night.
Avoid the roid.
Avoid the roids. But you know what? Once you get old, you can't avoid them.
Tell you what, that atom is actually winding smaller toroids in the knees.
That Adam.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you
such a
imagine?
character.
We got to get to his level.
Get on my level. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper.
To the chopper.
It's not a tumor.
Well, I'm wondering if you guys are going to keep winding your toroids, if I can have enough time to set up out back, go portable, and get this thing on the air.
Do it.
Do it.
See
Take your
what we can
camera
do.
with you.
I wish I had my GoPro. I wish my GoPro was working so I could put
Why
on.
don't you? Hey, why don't you install that thing where it lets you stream back to OBS, and then we
Oh,
can
I
watch you
have
do it.
I do have that. I wonder how well that'll work with the internet.
I'm not
I was just
entirely
thinking-
sure, but that sounded a little bit like smart lipping.
Smart lipping.
NQD, NDQ, in what's it called?
On mine, it's
NDI.
called Indie.
FDI.
Mine's called IP webcam.
I'm on the iPhone.
Is the NDI.
But you must have got that. You got the discount version.
Yeah. I got the version programmed by a 16-year-old kid in his basement.
How you know it works? If it was done in corporate America, it wouldn't. It would be a toaster.
All right, Sterling, I'm like you. I got brown up, red up.
Same.
Brown up, red up.
Sounds like a song. Brown up, red up. Browned up for your life.
Yeah.
Hey, we're
Tango
recording.
Oscar Mike. Now do FT8 on 100 watts and watch it smoke. Yep.
That's the plan. Will it smoke?
Oh shit, I got one that's overlapping. Crap.
That's okay, Kyle. You're still a winner in my book.
That's what my mommy tells me. All right, you're telling me that. How do I know if I take too much enamel off of this magnet wire? Does it matter?
I don't think so.
Yep.
So you got to get it right where it counts.
You want to get enough off that you don't cut through the wire.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I see a problem with this already. I don't have Zoom on my phone.
He's saying stream it back to your.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I have my iPhone through NDI, and but then if I leave here, this workstation, then I don't have Zoom on my phone. I could just do that.
Do you really have a 17? You got a 4 10-foot counterpoise and you got a 17-foot element already cut.
Well, that's the DX Commander. It's just that I got to cut the 30. I have a 30-foot counterpoint or a 30-foot wire, and I have those 4. It's just random length on the floor on the ground, but I can cut the 30-footer real quick.
It doesn't sound like you're doing it official to me.
Real quick. Real quick.
Let's do this.
Oh, angry thumb downs guy has showed up. Did I get a thumbs down already? That's all right.
Radio Prepper made this kit too, but did he make it live with 3
Screw
other
him.
hecklers?
I don't care. He can give me 2 thumbs up. Double click that thumbs up or that thumbs down.
That's right. Click it twice for good measure.
Who cares? All right, I'm still. Maybe I should go get. Still unsure,
All
like
right,
how
I'm
I'm
done.
gonna.
I'm done.
Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna go get a lighter so I can burn myself.
You're not going to razor blade it, son?
Well. Oh, Sterling, I can't. Oh, it's gonna screw up the thing, man. If I admit you, because then I got to redo my window.
Yeah, just let him stand outside.
We'll kick him off and then admit him.
Oh yeah.
You could do that. That's it. Well, that's solder.
Hang on, I'll be back. I'll be back.
That's it. Somebody want to count those real quick? Make sure I did it right.
Good from here.
Yep, perfect.
Woo.
Chris is in the house. Digital Analog Ham.
Oh yeah, Red's in there. See, he knows who did a good job.
Hey, Red. All right, I'm gonna attempt to burn myself. Everyone, hold back. How do you work a lighter?
With your tongue.
Woo, it's hot.
Who is? You said Chris was in here.
Digital Analog Ham. Chris is in the house.
Oh, that's right. That's why he's not coming up. Let's type his call sign. Woo. I feel all dirty.
He's
There we
brung
go.
me dinner.
All right, so that was 1 hour and 13 minutes. That's not too bad.
What are we having for dinner?
It's probably not going to
Oh,
work.
Frank made
though.
ribs, flank steak for us.
He's gonna have to figure out how to get that here quick.
Woo, it's hot.
I do
I got
want
one
to go.
toroid
eat at
working. I
Frank's
got one
house.
toroid not working.
What
All
you
right,
mean?
I got-
Crazy things.
Check it with your multimeter, son.
What do you check? Just checking continuity.
Yeah. That means that you got the magnet wire properly stripped. So this one right here.
That's a good point.
There we go. And then
I
you
can
take
tell
the-
with my eyes.
Take the next point up on the circuit board.
It's a really good idea.
Not even the EE, man. Come on.
I got a beeper on mine. There we go.
All the beeping on the screen's messing me up.
Echolocation.
This thing is a capacitance meter, but not an inductance meter. Darn.
All right, we got down to bare metal on that one, boys. An ape.
I think I'm good.
How are you testing this?
Look for a short circuit with your multimeter.
I wouldn't call it scientifical.
Why not? Yeah, buddy.
Get in there.
I have 1.6 ohms from. Looks good. Oh wait, this should be Gotta set the switches right.
All right. My roids are good. My roids are singing.
Oof. It's like 1,000,000 degrees in here.
Yep. Kyle, cut away from yourself. There you go. I don't trust you with that knife. Anybody work Hawaii this weekend? That's my thing I'm working on.
Maybe
Oh, it's a contest, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you should call over there, see if you can get a schedule.
Oh, that was a job. Kyle's sitting there eating breadsticks. What kind of dipping sauce? I mean, Sterling, what kind of dipping sauce you got, son?
Breadsticks. This is chicken sticks
Chicken sticks.
Even better.
from Raising Cane's.
What kind of dipping sauce is that? Honey mustard?
It is cane sauce. I don't
Tang
know what
sauce.
it is. It's
Did you go to the? Did you go to the one by my house
on Hampton.
on Hampton? Yeah.
My wife did. She just
That's-
came back.
She should have got some for me.
You didn't get any for Kyle. Justin. She would have stopped by. She said.
Surprised you guys didn't go to Chick-fil-A.
Well, that's right down the road.
Oh, it's Sunday. It's not open
Oh.
today.
That's right.
I think Kyle knew that before he was saying that. He was trying to start some drama.
That's why the dog was running around crazy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I think my internet just crapped out again.
Oh, you're still here.
David says first QSO wins, right? Well,
I don't
if
actually
didn't
ever get on the air, so.
If I didn't get my dinner, I'd have been out in the backyard.
We got 25 in the chat. That's awesome.
Yeah. We were up to 30, 32.
You need to borrow this to clean your.
I'm surprised somebody would want to watch us bumble through this.
How many of you guys in the chat room are subscribed? Kyle needs subscribers.
I'm also doing my nails.
He's doing his nails.
My wife's like, she found her stash of nail stuff, and she's like, "Why do you have my nail stuff?" Uh-oh. Caught red-handed.
Literally.
Red nailed.
Whoa.
Nailed it.
I hate you.
Man, I
Oh, hey, dog's in here.
made a mistake of I mean, I got a standing desk here, which I love, but I'm on my basement floor and I got a one of those drafting chairs with rollers on the bottom, and this thing goes everywhere.
My my basement has this huge grade. That's mostly why I'm up here, because I had at one point a rolly chair down there, and I would just sit and it would just roll me away from the desk.
Right.
And you can see when the workbench came with the house, and you can literally see the wedge, I guess, from how close the workbench, the bottom of the shelf, almost touches the floor, and then goes it's like a 6-inch gap on the other side from the grade in the basement. So trying to figure out how to put brakes on the wheels.
How would you test that outside, Sterling, with that power line problem?
Oh, the power line problem has gone away.
I'm sorry, I must have missed the update video on that.
you did. You did miss the
Nice,
update video.
What?
Made.
So they fixed it?
I don't hear it anymore. So the way I've not heard it is, I have this eerie, weird fascination with empty channels on the AM radio, because if you're driving around, you hear a storm, you can hear lightning and stuff, and it's just kind of interesting. But you can also hear all these noise and all the transformers, and all the diesel trucks with bad inverters or what have you, or I guess not diesel, but anyway. And every time I come home, I'm listening to the AM static. And this is if I clean run out of podcasts to listen to. Okay, so I'm not that crazy. But I'll come home and I'll hear the static from that, the noise from that pole. But now I don't hear it very, very much as often. So I don't know if it's always gone, but.
Have you fired up the radio to hear it?
No.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be the thing that it should do.
That would probably be the thing to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Feel those judging
Ameren
eyes.
might be pretty good. They might have fixed it. Oh my god! Look at the spacing on these wines. Oh my god!
Wow, Kyle, that's pretty bad.
Look how bad that is.
Not good.
That's never gonna work.
Never going to work.
Don't put that on QRZ.
Don't put that on the air. You might be illegal.
Yeah.
with that.
Nobody post this to QRZ, please. I don't need the hate.
Boy.
I'm fragile.
You're going to
What's
get
that?
harmonics, boy.
All right, which side did you guys put the lock washer on?
The side with
Did
the
you read
wing
the
nut.
instructions?
was
I put
looking
it
for
through the hole.
I did it on the wing nut side.
Boy. Listen here, boy. You put it on the wings with the wing nut side.
Oh, I see it.
Listen here, boy.
I'll say boy.
Shit, man, this one with this 4,000 wraps here, I can't even.
I can't even right now.
God. It's my millennial coming out of me. I can't even.
Right, you need to pet an emotional animal.
Right.
What do they call that? A service dog or cat?
Cat.
An emotional animal.
An emotional dog, emotional cat.
My animals are very emotional.
My
Well,
my
isn't that
animals
what they're
being
called?
emotional
Like
now.
where people are like, I suffer from stress
Oh.
because I watched too many cartoons as a kid.
Emotional support.
Emotional sport friend.
You're getting rid of half of Kyle's audience now.
Clark Cohey, you missed us building this guy. Well, most of us.
That one
Yeah.
Toroid doesn't even have a wrap on it, Sterling.
Oh, I haven't done that yet because I haven't tested it. I don't have to break these fine cable ties before,
But hold that up, it didn't even look like the wire was on it.
what? The wire isn't on
My internet's bad, so it's a little
Oh.
blurry.
it.
Somebody check that.
Oh, there's wires on it.
Somebody check that. Sterling, your
Count 'em.
toroid is wrong, man.
All right,
Focus.
I'm not counting enough. I'm not counting enough winding.
Focus. Well, it won't focus, so you can't count them anyway. I guess that means it's okay.
Yeah, this is pretty clever design. It was Josh. Josh was saying that he was with the guy who invented this thing.
He was with one of the QRP guy.
Did you ask him where my order is? I'd have been like, son, you need to get your ass to the post office instead of hanging around here.
Yeah. Can you ship some orders instead of being at this club meeting?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
We got fans. Our fans are demanding.
Yeah, we're giving them more business, right?
It wasn't supposed to make that cracking sound, was it?
Are you? You're supposed to.
Uh-oh. You don't have to crank it down.
Gotta activate the lock washer, son.
So I'll do a little what is it called? A little promoing.
Little. Yeah. What's what we got on ham radio Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night? Why don't you give us a rundown?
Let me see what we got here.
Oh, it was not developed by the QRP guys. They asked to create a kit based on Ham's designs. Oh, gotcha.
All right. So Monday we have Jason at Ham Radio 2.0 is starting things off at 5:30 for Monday Night Ham Radio. We may have Callum, the DX Commander, starting it off at 4:30, but that's waiting to be determined. And then Chuck comes in at 6 o'clock, and then I'm going to come on at 7:15 and doing a very exciting video. It'll change all of your lives.
7:15. What?
Oh, 6:15, and then you're at 7. I got TO Nuggets at 7:15 at 7. Jesus Christ, at 7 o'clock. And then I think the most exciting news is that Thursday is G90 night with the YouTubers bunch, and that's where we'll be posting hopefully a series of videos centered on the G90. Josh apparently has something very big to unveil. And then it looks like Ham Radio 2.0 is going to be doing some POTA activations. And then I'm going to be doing some setting up digital modes on the G90. And then we're waiting on, are you going to have one done for us or not, to you?
I do not know. I'm not allowed to use the thing.
Well, you're holding the camera, right? Isn't that what we talked about?
I got to sneak in there and you know, kids, you know how kids are.
I think I'm going to paint a box black, and I'm just going to act like I'm going to review it and put some knobs on it and say, here's my G90.
That's what I'm going to have to do as well.
Well, it comes in a brown box. Looks like a Yeezy box.
I believe
G90
that Mike K at MRD, he's promising to have one ready to go. And Craig, it's WJ6F or W6JF. It's one of those two. He shot his video, and he probably won't want me telling everybody this, but the audio was off, so he's redoing it today. So hopefully he'll have one up too. But Thursday night would be G90 night.
Every time I look up G90, I find like this super nice car, and I'm thinking, you know what'd be funny is if somebody did a G90 review where they unveil the car and then they open the door and then there's the radio just on the front passenger seat.
All right, so 40 meters, you're not using any of these toroids.
Josh is editing his video right now.
Better hop too, son. You only got 4 more days.
You better double step, son. And hey there to Dan.
Yeah.
Dan Burrick is saying good evening at Ape.
We got 2 hurricanes coming.
He knows who the talent is around here. How you doing, Dan? And then Ham Radio Crash Course says, no, it wasn't developed by the QRP guys. They asked to create a kit based on the Ham's design that developed it. Next Sunday night, Frank is doing an awesome stream. So
he must be doing it with me.
Frank, let me know, and I'll put it on our schedule, and then that way we can maybe post some links for you.
How do these zip ties work?
You put the one end into the other one, and then you tighten it up.
The zip tie goes through the circuit board twice.
We're holding
Steve,
strong at 25.
Wrong. The 40 meters use both the toroids.
Well, I thought you said 40 meters doesn't use any of the toroids. I would think that
40.
20 meters doesn't use any of the toroids.
Right. That's what the switch configured. If you look at the circuit.
That's what I was doing.
The switches short out the or not short out. They bypass.
They bypass. They bypass, son.
I got you now. I get it. I get it.
Whoa! Gotta go find that later. Ooh, there you go.
Ballistics in the in the shop.
Hey, Ape,
There's a
have you?
picture. There's a picture of the schematic. You can see the schematic.
Schematic.
Ape, have you seen that?
The
Have you
schematic is in the instructions.
Have you 3D printed that bottle cap shooter?
No, I've seen it, but I have not. It's like the most popular thing on the website.
Right.
Did you do it?
No. You know what gets me is, so I printed this box, right? And the walls are level. You know, they're straight. But
Yeah,
I
but
have
the bottom's all vercocked.
Yeah, but what I'm having trouble with is I print stuff and the walls are not straight. And all the forums say, "Oh, you're
Too hot. You're running hot, son.
no. They say that you're the pulleys are not tight enough." And then I do a pulley adjustment and they say, "Oh, they're fine. They have to be within 250 and 300, and mine are at 282." So, I don't know. And this came out straight. This is perfectly straight. But
It's a 2-beer stream.
all right.
This is mine from the other day. I don't know if you can see it. Let me switch to my up and down camera. Printed one out in hot pink.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh crap, I forgot to put the
That's from tomorrow's video.
Hey, at least I'm not last in building this thing.
What's that?
That's at least I'm not the last one finished building this thing.
Hey, you know what? Grandma was slow, but she was old.
Kyle has to rewrap his toroid. Look
Not really
like.
sure
No,
what
I
that
didn't.
has to do with anything, Kyle.
I didn't rewrap it. I soldered it in there, man.
You know, when you go onto the YouTube and you type in that searching bar and you put in Kyle's call sign, there's all kinds of videos of him standing in front of crowds of people talking about ham radio. I actually thought he would be done first today.
Well, boys, putting together a presentation and looking like you know what you're talking about is much different than actually doing it.
Those who can't do, those who can't put on presentations.
Mm-hmm.
Those who can do, those who can't make YouTube videos.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that I know a lot about, but you tell me, hey, have you tried that? Nope, haven't tried it. Well, you just presented it on the club. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I don't know what to tell you.
I know that feeling.
795 subscribers, Kyle.
I was only at 794 when we started.
How much are you at right now?
795. Pay attention, son.
I'll unsub and sub back if you think that'll help.
Sub back twice.
You know what's crazy is I've got 700 and some odd subscribers, and then every time I took a look at Josh Ham Radio Crash Course, he's got like another 20 grand.
Yeah, it's something else, ain't it?
But you know what? I don't put the effort into like what Josh does.
Right.
That boy, oh my gosh, the time and effort. The time and effort.
T's and E's, man.
So it sounds like you got a whole back catalog of presentations that you did at your club that you could just put right up on YouTube.
Why? They're already up there.
Do it
But you got to
again.
put them presentations on your
SLSRC.
channel.
They're all on my channel. If you
I
go
just
back,
like
all of
myself.
the APRS presentation is on my channel. The working portable presentation is on my channel.
Must have hit a nerve.
Yeah, screw you.
Right. You don't know what you're talking about.
Screw all of you. You know what? This is my stream. I'm going to take my effing toys and go home. Okay, I am done. I'm done, boys.
Finally.
That's it. You got to hit it
Catch
with
up.
the meter. Let's get some continuity testing going.
Where do I put this?
You don't want me to tell you where to put it.
The next kit doesn't look. Did you guys order this one or what?
No,
You can't, right? Because it's closed.
they closed, son. Can't get none.
You have to find a different kit company.
I'm happy with
Okay,
that. 'Cause this one looks even worse.
All right, center pin to 17-foot vertical is good. Ground to ground. Perfect. Perfect.
Flip,
Hang
flip
on, let
them
me
switches around to see how perfect it
it's-
is.
just easy. Easy. Oh yeah.
I can't hear it. Can you,
I
CEO?
I can.
I heard
hear
a
it.
beep.
All right, hang on. Let me
Just go
figure
Confirm.
out
click,
these switches.
Click,
So-
click, beep.
If I want 40 meters, I push them all towards the BNC. Okay, I
Correct.
got to test that. Hang on.
Pins to the left.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that beeps. Now, if I want 20 meters, they all go towards the vertical wire.
Correct.
Okay, they're good. But if I want 30 meters, I got to push this one forward, and that one leaves there. So let me test that. Oh, girls, we're in business.
There you go. Now you just got to cut yourself some counter poison.
Some play at CC. Play at CC. Every rose has got its thorn, man.
I tell you, when I was in high school, we'd be like, "Man, I don't listen to Poison. Poison's a girl band," but I love them now.
Oh yeah, they came to St. Louis, and we got. We were so close. We were in the confetti.
Nice.
CC's up there playing the guitar, and it's just like, how old is that guy? And how much makeup does that boy have on?
Yeah, he's got quite a bit on these days.
You know who was supposed to come?
Hold on a second. You know, he tried out for. I want to say he tried out for Guns N' Roses, and they told him no.
Whenever whenever Slash left.
No, it was when they first
Oh, the original.
Maybe it was when Slash left. Yeah, I think it was the original. And then they picked Slash. I won't get into a debate of who's the better guitar player though, because I know that would be all dramatical.
Ultramatical.
And then they picked Buckethead.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
See what I said about this light earlier? How it dies after a while. Like this is lost all its pizzazz. I forgot it was even on because it's so dim.
Yeah, Red, we're gonna have to test this. So I think what we're gonna do is all of us will shoot a video on testing this out, and then see how we're all in force now. We're all gonna play all of the videos at the same time.
You have to pick which one of us you like best. To watch live.
Yeah, and you just gotta, it's like a pile up, right? You just gotta make sure that you concentrate on the one that you want to. Red, there's smack. They talk smack about me all the time, man.
You can make it a real competition. Whoever has the best SWR at middle of the band. Everybody's gonna have exactly 17 feet of wire and 4 10-foot radials.
Hey, Steve, you know what I'm going to do later tonight? I'm going to make a 17-inch vertical wire, and I'm going to put my ground radials. I'm going to put this up in my backyard, and I'm going to go work Hawaii.
I bet you are, too. QRP.
QRP Hawaii.
I just toned all mine out again because y'all were making me nervous in the past. I was going to call in sick for the for the testing video if it didn't work.
I'm just going to reuse some old video footage. You'll never know.
Right. Take a video of you setting this up and then hook up a different antenna for the in the shack.
I didn't say that out loud, did I?
And hook up your DX commander after you pretend to hook this one up.
Yeah, I contacted New Zealand with it.
Sure you did.
That'd be great.
Hang on. There you are. All right.
So what do you think of the kit?
It's good. I hope that there isn't a lot of tuning. But you know, as I read further into this, and you know, some people confirmed it here in the chat on, oh, you got to remove a wrap and this and that. I'm like, oh man, I like kits, especially antenna kits, where literally, you know, you could put it together and there is no fiddling with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm being selfish.
Yeah, I get you.
Well, I'm with you. I
Many
don't.
moving parts.
Yeah, I would not. I would not want to have to unsolder that and then unwrap
No,
the toroid.
I'm
That
not.
ain't happening.
I just hope that whenever I put this vertical wire and I put some ground radials on it, that I can use this for my mountain topper. And it's within 2 to 1. I think that the mountain toppers require less than 2 to 1. So I could put this in the kit and use it. That's all I'm hoping for. If not, then it's just going to go into the bin with all the rest of the crap.
All the other kits that I don't use.
Well, I can't use this on my Gigaparts mask because it's got an aluminum base, and it said to hook it up to a non-metallic pole.
How tall is the aluminum base part?
Like 7 feet.
So put it at 8 feet.
No. I'm sorry. It's like 5.5 feet.
So put it at 7 feet. Put it at 6 feet.
I have one of those Shakespeare fiberglass fishing poles, and I printed off some with the 3D printer. I printed off some guying rings for it, so I think that's what I'm going to attempt.
Put it at the top of your DX Commander pole.
Yeah, but no, this should hopefully. I have a buddy who built this kit about 2 years ago, and he really was happy with it.
So I like the QRP Guys kit. I think they spend a lot of time on documentation, which is really important. And
yeah, for sure.
There's one other, like a little mini radio kit, and I got to remember where I found it. But the toroids are actually built into the circuit board. They're wound into the board itself. Cricket 40.
I've always been a fan of the QRP Guys kits too. I've had a couple, and this one I just pulled out of my out of my desk. The Keyer. I use this all the time during my CW streams because it just puts out that I stick it on my microphone there, and it beeps for me.
Josh is saying it's the Cricket 4-state QRP.
Yeah,
that's right.
I just looked it up.
Those that 4-state QRP, I think it's Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. I think, right?
Represent.
We should look that one. We should order that one for the next stream.
I don't know if I want something that difficult.
No,
this had me sweating. This one had me sweating.
Look at that! Look at that link.
We should yeah. Let's look at the link. Hang on.
Did you post the link?
I put it in the YouTube chat.
In which chat? The YouTube chat?
The YouTube chat.
There's too many chats. Oh, that doesn't look bad.
It's all
I like it because
what does it do?
Those inductors, yeah.
The toroids are built into the circuit board, so you don't have to wind any toroids.
Is this a radio? Sorry, I haven't been paying attention.
3350.
It's a Morse code radio, CW radio, and it has a key built into it. Don't you see the picture, son?
Yeah. Don't you see my picture?
That's got a lot of parts on it.
K8TSG is asking N0SSC, what was the CW kit you held up?
Oh, it was, and I don't think they make it anymore, the QRP Guys Mini Keyer version 2. Looks like this. And it's out of focus.
I have a what is the keyer that I just bought? Crap. And it's a kit. It's behind me. Let me go get it. Hang on.
Kyle acts like we got all day. I got to make water.
And you can go.
Talk about that dang old make water, boy. Talk about you get on out of here.
Right. He's gonna have to shut the stream down. I gotta take a whiz.
I gotta
let my dog out.
That's
Gotta
exactly.
go do this.
That's
Go.
exactly what I'm saying.
Fill it up. Pinch it off.
So, yeah, it looks like the QRP. If you go to QRPGuys.com, they have all these retired products, and the Keyer V2 is on there. And they do sell the circuit boards, but they don't sell any of the parts.
That's all TEO needs.
It's a PIC controller, so I guess there's firmware you can get there too.
You're showing
I
it to
think
the
you
wrong
can-
camera there. Your body's in the way, Kyle.
No, you're gonna have to read through my body.
Ultra keyer.
Yeah,
Advanced Morse memory keyer.
it's by hamgadgets.com.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty
W5
intense.
IPA. Jason is saying it's the Shakespeare Wonder Pole, and that's right in the chat.
You want a fun
IPA,
kit
that's
we
an
would
awesome
have?
call sign.
This will be a fun kit, guys. The
Raspberry Pi?
Raspberry Pi. Just
What are we doing with it?
hot air, and you just get it all piece parts. Try to put it together. See if you can do these 0201s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll watch.
I've done those by hand a couple times, and it's crazy. But these are all ball.
Yep.
Ball grid array BGA, and they're
Not for
can't
me.
really use a soldering iron with those. What other junk do I have in my trunk?
What? So, Ape and TO, are you guys? Where are you gonna use this this kit here?
Hoda.
Hoda?
Hold up.
Do you guys get on 30 meters much?
I do
Been there
some
once or
FT8
twice.
on 30,
Yeah.
The
What do you-
but
workbands.
yeah.
It's nice. Yeah, it's nice whenever you're doing soda. We got some soda guys in the chat here. 30 meters is nice whenever there's a contest and you're up on a mountain and you got to get away. You know, ding, got to get away.
Ding, fries are done.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Yeah, 30 meters is, and the nice thing about 30 meters is, there's not a lot of noise where my remote station is at on 30 meters. Like I worked 2 guys on soda summits last night on 30 meters. Actually, no, one last night and one this morning. And yeah, 30 meters is good to me.
Good. Yeah, I don't actually know what I'm going to do with it. I don't remember who picked this particular this
Yeah.
kit.
Who should we blame?
I do think it's cool, but I don't know what I'll do with it. Yeah. I picked the 9-to-1 kit. This one.
You do like some ununs and some ballons
Maybe I picked this one.
and some
I
toroids.
don't remember.
Well, didn't you got the 9-to-1 ape because you got that you got a space issue, right? And the 9-to-1 and the 9-to-1s are easy to put up and pull down because you got HOAs.
Yeah. So I do a lot of wire, like either they call them random wire, and I have no idea why they do that because they're not random at all. But yeah, so I have a couple of 9-to-1 antennas.
Yeah, if it was a random
just
wire, you would just put a random wire up there. No, it's got to be a certain length.
Right. I
Very
would just pick like
specific.
3 feet, and then that way I'd be done. I don't have to worry about the HOA, but I got to put up 51 feet.
Wait a minute, I thought 30 meters was not a contesting ban. No, 30 meters is not a contesting ban.
That's right.
Yeah. Don, if you had contesters chasing you off at 30 meters, they were in the wrong. Hopefully they didn't get any points
Better chase them off.
Yeah, you better chase them off. Hopefully they didn't get any points for their contest.
Yeah, you better drive. I'd drive over there. You should drive over there and talk to them.
Oh yeah,
Explain how it works.
Don came to the rescue there. You know what? These Harbor Freight nippers are a piece of crap.
You said Harbor Freight. That's kind of redundant.
Well, you said they were Harbor Freight.
You know,
I mean, that's what that light was that I had over here.
I like my money too much to spend it at Harbor Freight.
Mhm.
Uncle
You know,
Ben doesn't come back home.
I get some stuff at Harbor Freight. I'll be honest with you. Like those cases are fine.
Oh yeah, the cases are great. Have you seen the 3D prints that you can put? So you can 3D print ape those little dividers and those little
I have to check that out.
yeah.
Nifty. Yeah.
I shouldn't talk about it, but a buddy of mine is working on a Harbor Freight 3D print Go kit for a G90.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Maybe he should do a Thursday video.
Well, I'm going to save that for my channel.
Maybe you should do a Thursday video.
But he's in cahoots with another fella that's got a print farm where they have 10 3D printers, and I think they're gonna actually build these things and sell them. And he's working with BioNO on the batteries for them. So
Oh wow!
I think Bio sent him a couple of samples.
Is he gonna open source the STL or is he gonna keep it closed?
I didn't ask him. I'm sure you
Gotcha.
could bust out some calipers and figure it out, right?
He probably could.
Caterpillars.
All right. Well,
So who's going to build the kit with us next time?
yeah. What would you guys like to build? How about that? Maybe we should get some input from the chat on good builds and good kits.
So we haven't figured the logistics out, but the idea is that we show you what we're doing this time, and then you guys join in next time with the same kit. You guys in the chat.
Yeah, everybody should email their kit ideas to rollergirl81. That's you, Kyle, right? At gmail.com.
82.
But yeah, that'd be great. Get some actually.
Pixie.
We want to do a build along, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if we get a more complicated kit, we'd have to commit to a couple of weeks building it, a couple of streams building it, which is fine. But like a Pixie kit's a 2-hour build if you're into it. I don't know how into it we'd be on the stream.
Probably 30 minutes for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm down for it. I mean, I'm down for doing something bigger.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
Well, you boys better let me know if you want to do this 9-to-1, because if not, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it solo.
Is that the QRP Guys one that you bought with this one, Ape?
It is.
Yeah.
So the problem with QRP Guys right now is that they're on vacation.
Just
My
till
problem, I mean,
September.
good for them.
I can sit on it. I don't mind. But if we're not going to do it,
Yeah, so September is 2 weeks away now, and then it's 4 weeks on delivery. So 6 weeks from today would be the next stream if we go with this 9-to-1 kit.
Oh, Red's got a good a dummy load. You know what you could do?
let's
So
get a one. I'd love to do that.
So there is a dummy load kit that was put in QST. It's a pint paint jar with 20 1,000 ohm 3-watt resistors that you can get off eBay for about $7, and you get a BNC or a SO239. You get about 14 or 16 inches of 12-gauge wire. You solder them in parallel, and then solder them.
Wire, bro.
Yeah, speaker wire, whatever you want, and yeah, it. Sterling dropped the.
Does it look like that? The K4E.
Exactly. Yep.
Load.
Instead of the plastic, the brass there, the copper,
the
I just
panels.
used. I got like 14 inches of wire, stripped it down to bare wire, and then soldered them like a ladder. You know, like it looked like a ladder afterwards, but then I just wrapped it, in a circle, and then soldered them together, and then soldered.
Well, I'm sure TO could find us some perf board or something, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did right there. I didn't use mineral oil. I used
Could you use like a perf board or something?
You have to. I mean, you could. You just still have to.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
I used baby oil.
Baby
'Cause
oil.
I
It smells good when you're.
Yeah, because I
put in a full kilo.
I use it on my skin afterwards.
You don't use the lubricant laxative?
No, I used baby oil. It was that or 10W30.
I guess the mineral oil, you could use that. But
Just put some Crisco in it.
Wrap it in bacon.
then he can fry some crawdads afterwards. Load that tin up with
well, he's got them buying in post. This is all official looking.
Yeah.
This is all official.
Nanner plugs.
Well, what is this? You use the copper plate? I mean, why not just get that?
You can. Yeah, you can get a copper plate. But the problem is you got to poke holes in it, and then all the holes are all jacked up, and now you're like, oh, crap. These holes don't line up.
What Rob 741, he built a dummy load, but I don't think it was as complex as this.
Yeah. Those dummy loads are great because they'll take 150 watts for a couple of minutes key down. So, I mean, I've built 3 of them so far. I mean, I could use a 4th, so I'd be down to build
these
that.
paint cans. You built 3 of these?
Yeah.
So what do you think at 1,000 watts, what will burn up first on this guy? The magnet wire?
The magnet wire.
Oops.
Yep. Yep. David Brown says ZX81 kits. What are those?
It's a Zilog Z80 8-bit microcomputer. It's
Oh,
got like 6 pieces. It'll be fine.
where would I use that? I wouldn't use that. I barely can program my computer now.
You could use it for APRS.
Yeah. You know, there was a guy that made an 8PRS TNC that fit on top of a Raspberry Pi. And now he doesn't make that thing anymore. I'm pissed because
You don't need it though. You can do all that inside the software, right?
Direwolf.
yeah, but I don't want to. I've installed Direwolf once
Oh, boy.
before, and yeah, here we go. Here we go. Sounds like a QRZ forum.
Come on, Stan.
But you're talking about like TNC Pi, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yeah, the TNC X and the TNC Pi. Yeah, the TNC Pi, he had, it was a hat that went over a Pi, and you load the APRX software that was done by Kevin Finnegan, who did his master thesis on APRS 2.0, right? He took Bob Bringinga's Ding does, and he made it better. And he created this program called APRX that loads on a Pi, and it's got a simple configuration. And actually, that's what we use for our club as our APRS digipeater. And it runs on a Pi and a TNC. But I wanted another one for backup, and of course, they don't. He doesn't sell those anymore.
Jason might know somebody who does them though, because he goes to that. What is it? The Tahoma Digital. What is it? Tarpon, something like that.
Yeah.
Tarpon, Tapper.
Well, there's one of each. There's Tarpon and Tapper.
Tapper. Yes, the guy that designed that, he was at Tapper. Actually, Tapper came to St. Louis, and he wasn't at that one. He was at the other one. But anyway, it's every year. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the video with that guy. See, what I'd like to build some kind of device that I can hook up to, like a 2-meter rig, and do packet, and do packet radio. But I don't know what to buy. When you look at those Cantronics things, they're kind of expensive.
So doesn't what is the Alinco? Alinco makes, don't they make a
They do.
radio with a TNC in the back of it?
I don't think it has a TNC in the back of it, but I think it has the.
Oh, the interface. The interface, right? So you can
Right.
bring out push to talk, COS, yeah,
And it's
audio,
easy.
Indio,
Right, it's
audio,
easy to
and
bring it in and out of it.
and yeah, yep. But so Ape, if this TNC Pi was still available, you could literally do all that stuff with that. But I don't know. Sometimes,
Well, maybe Adam can find some unbuilt kits for us on eBay.
yeah.
Adam just dropped in the chat that he just rummaged through his parts bin and grabbed some of his little mini toroids and made an antenna along with us.
Well, where are the pics stats? son?
Yeah, Pixar it didn't happen. You see the
somebody out there.
the toroid that he made off of a core that he got off of Amazon.
That green one he posted. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
He makes them purdy, that's for sure.
Yeah, and those were like power supply inductors or toroids. They weren't like designed for ham radio. They're just like, here's a bunch of toroids. Gotta have some inductance somehow. So
Yeah, there was some guy on HRCC that bought a whole mess of toroids. He said he was drinking and they were drunk purchases. He bought a whole bunch of them off of eBay, and when they showed up, they were, little itty bitty
Size and
toroids.
picture
He's like,
may
what am I
not
going to
be
do with all
real.
this stuff?
he should have gave him to Adam,
Well, yeah, right.
right?
So
Well,
Adam's
gentlemen,
what I
this has
would've
been a
build didn't
pleasure.
work
I've
well.
got to go walk the yippee little dog. So
Yeah, I need to start dinner. We're having smoked sausage tonight and
Nice.
fried potatoes. It's gonna be a cholesterol night. We're gonna try and boost our cholesterol tonight.
some
I'll
eggs
be over in
there.
about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Hey,
well,
thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's glad to have
Yeah.
everybody
if you have any
Me?
comments, send them to rollergirl88 at no.
here.
Send them to me at look me up on QRZ. Send them to me, and I'll make sure that all the hate comments go to Ape and To.
Good. I need more hate comments.
And if you got any ideas for a kit, let us know. Watch Monday Night Ham Radio tomorrow night. If you're in the path of the hurricane, that is no excuse. Monday
Gotta
Night
stay
Ham.
safe.
Yeah, got to stay safe, but watch. Everyone's got their phone, and everyone's got a data plan on their phone. You can get YouTube on your phone, so there's
While you're
no
driving
reason.
away from the storm.
Right.
Right.
Once you're in those
Right.
Contra highways, you can get out. You can watch it on your phone. No big deal. So yeah. Anybody have any parting words? Words of
just
wisdom?
Don't forget to hold the iron from the right side, not the wrong side. Or else
Thanks
you'll get bacon.
thanks for having me on, Kyle. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate
It's
it.
fun.
All right.
Thanks for being awesome.
Yep. Peace out, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Clear.